Hey traders, John Howell here. Of course, we're going to have a quick market update, so let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so let's get straight into it now. We're going to have a quick market update. We're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart. We can see what actually happened last night. Well, yeah, basically yesterday's action, or closing on the price of this day action today. And you can see how we actually ran down, and the buyers came all the way back up, and like this was actually a big down red bar, and the buyers actually held it up nice and strong there. Now you can actually notice if you have a look at, let me bring my little trend line tool up. Yeah, so if I delete that, you can actually notice that this whole level through here. That whole level through there is a support level where it's actually holding us. So that's where it's actually holding right now. So it's actually holding where it is right now on the Dow Jones, Industrial Average. Same for the S&P. The S&P did the same thing, but it came down almost to its lows that it did about a couple weeks ago, almost to its lows through there, and rejected off there. Now this is the major support level as well too, and you can see where it is right now on the S&P 500. So looking at this and looking at the chart, you can see we actually had a big gap down. If I show you like the Russell, or was it the Nasdaq? Yeah, the Nasdaq. You see the Nasdaq. Even the Nasdaq had a bit of a major gap down. So, but that means it's already actually broken the lows through there. So for me, what I see happening in this market is that I actually see maybe a little bit of short-term upside in the markets, because we're actually holding at these overall support levels through here. Short-term upside movement, maybe even the Dow Jones gets back up to the 16,040 something, and then we actually hold here for a little bit. We actually rally to the upside a little bit, and then after maybe a little bit of rally to the upside, then we start to head straight back down. Where the market is holding right now, the market's actually holding that support really nicely on the S&P, on the Dow Jones. You can see on the Russell as well too. The market's actually holding that really nicely. So that's what I do see, guys, on the charts, is that the market's holding support. It did actually reject off that support level. So it looks like that it may want to rally. I am definitely not a buyer in this market. I think any rallies are likely to be short-lived. And I do see, especially on the S&P 500, you can see there, if I bring up the weekly chart, I have a target ultimately down here of this 15,000, around the 15,500 level. That's where I have a target on the S&P 500, and I believe it's going to get there pretty soon. Hey, it's John Howell here, and thanks so much for watching my video. You see, I'm putting out daily videos and education on helping you learning the art of successful trading. So click on the subscribe button to keep up to date with every video I do. Also, check out my story video, $250,000 in debt, cancer, overweight, family passing away, lived on the streets, and more, and how I overcome it and now thriving through my life. This is here to motivate you, so click on that image to watch my video. And lastly, if you're struggling with your trading, then you need to see my latest webinar where I'm sharing with you an amazing strategy that allows you to generate an income without getting the direction right. So click on that image on this page to register for my next free webinar. This is John Howell here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.